Hey C News, listen up because this one's for you. The folks who chase royal stories like they're the holy grail, slapping glossy headlines on utter nonsense while ignoring the glaring hypocrisy right in front of your cameras. Picture this, a drizzly afternoon in some posh British spot, and there's Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge or whatever title she's clinging to these days, strutting out of her work engagement with a massive umbrella shielding her perfectly coiffed head. She's all smiles for the flashes, not a drop touching her designer outfit, but just a few feet away. A bunch of young kids, tiny, vulnerable little ones, left standing in the pouring rain, shivering and sniffling as the cold seeps into their bones. And does she spare them a glance? Nope. She hops into her chauffeured ride and zooms off, because hey, they're not her kids, right? None of her concern. Sad, isn't it? It's genuinely heartbreaking to witness those small, innocent faces peering up at the sky, their eyes wide with confusion and discomfort, water dripping steadily down their collars and soaking through their event outfits. You can almost feel the chill in the air, the way the rain clings to their hair and seeps into their shoes, making every moment more miserable. These are children after all, vulnerable, trusting, and entirely dependent on the adults around them to offer even the most basic protection. And yet, in the midst of this dreary scene, the so-called future queen stands apart, prioritizing her perfectly styled blowout and designer outfit over the basic human decency of sheltering those around her. It's not just about staying dry, it's about the message she sends, the values she chooses to display in front of the world. The C family, you know the drill by now. You've got your lenses trained on every royal move, every carefully orchestrated gesture, every calculated smile. The cameras are always rolling, and every action, or inaction, gets immortalized in the public eye. But let's not sugarcoat it. This is a blatant display of selfishness, all wrapped up in a pretty photogenic package. The contrast couldn't be starker. A dry, smiling adult under a fortress-like umbrella, while children shiver and squirm in the cold rain just a few feet away. And let's be clear, those kids weren't just random bystanders or street urchins. They were an integral part of the event, dressed up and brought out to participate, to add color and life to the occasion, to perform and celebrate in her honor. They were probably there to wave flags, sing songs, or perform little routines, all to make the day special for her and the watching crowds. Their presence was meant to be a tribute, a gesture of goodwill and community spirit. Yet there she goes, umbrella clutched tightly like a personal fortress, moving through the rain as if she's the only one who matters, the only one deserving of comfort and care. Meanwhile, those children are left to fend for themselves, shivering and huddling together, exposed to the elements, risking colds or worse. It's a small act, but it speaks volumes about where her priorities truly lie. And I can already hear the excuses bubbling up from her ever-loyal fan club. Oh, it was just a quick dash, it was raining too hard, security protocols, or whatever the latest justification might be. But honestly, spare me. These are tired excuses, recycled every time her actions don't quite match the carefully crafted image. If you're out there, presenting yourself as this beacon of maternal warmth, compassion and community spirit, then the very least you could do is share the damn umbrella. Or, I don't know, maybe hustle those kids undercover first, before worrying about your own hair. It's not about grand gestures, it's about small acts of kindness. The kind that reveal a person's true character when the cameras are rolling and when they're not. But no, Catherine's priorities are crystal clear. Her image, her appearance, her carefully curated persona comes first, always. The mirror gets more attention than the children standing right in front of her. And those children? They're just collateral damage in her endless quest to look polished, poised, and perfect for the cameras. Their discomfort is a small price to pay, it seems, for her to maintain that flawless public image. And the headlines? Oh, C News, you really outdid yourselves this time. Catherine shines at work engagement amid rainy weather, or Duchess's hair defies the elements, style icon alert. Give me a break. While those kids are probably home now with runny noses and fevers, you're gushing over her hair. Her hair, as if that's the story here. This wasn't some high-stakes diplomatic summit. It was billed as a work engagement, which in royal speak means showing up, smiling, and collecting adulation for doing the bare minimum. But focusing on superficial crap like her locks while ignoring the real human cost. That's not journalism, that's sycophantic fluff designed to prop up a flawed figure. Wake up, C family, your obsession with her elegance is blinding you to the ugliness underneath. Now let's flip the script for a second. Imagine the same situation, but with Meghan Markle in the spotlight instead. Do you honestly think Meghan would have pulled a stunt like that, leaving kids out in the rain while she stayed dry? Absolutely not. Meghan, with her genuine compassion, approachable energy and no-nonsense attitude, would have been the first to scoop up those kids, umbrella be damned. She's always been the type to put others first, especially children. She'd have shared her umbrella, or better yet, ditched it altogether to stand in the rain with them, showing that she's not above getting a little wet for the sake of connection. For Meghan, it's about turning every moment into something real and connective, not just a photo opportunity. Remember how Meghan's always been about action over appearance. She's not just there for the cameras, she's there to make a difference. She's the one who dives into causes, rolls up her sleeves and gets involved on the ground level. She fights for the underdog, stands up for those who don't have a voice, and uses her platform to bring attention to real issues. Meghan doesn't treat people like props in her photo ops. She engages, listens, and makes people feel valued, not just seen. No, Meghan wouldn't leave small kids catching cold in the downpour. She'd be right there, making sure they were safe and cared for. She'd make sure they were warm, dry, and most importantly, feeling truly seen and appreciated, not just background for a royal photo. And that's the real difference, C News. Real empathy and heartfelt action versus performative poise and polished appearances. Meghan's approach is about authentic connection, not just maintaining an image. But Catherine, she's all about the pretense. No matter how hard she tries to play the part of the caring, down-to-earth royal, her true colours always bleed through like cheap dye in the rain. Every public appearance is meticulously crafted, every gesture calculated to reinforce her image as the perfect duchess. The world sees her as composed, polished, and always in control, but beneath that flawless exterior, there's a different story unfolding. This umbrella incident isn't a one-off. It's a symptom of a deeper rot. Think about it. She's the woman who poses for those saccharine family photos, all perfect smiles and coordinated outfits, projecting an image of unity and warmth. The royal family's public face is all about harmony, tradition, and togetherness. But it's just that, a face. Behind the scenes, the cracks start to show, and moments like these reveal the truth lurking beneath the surface. When push comes to shove, it's every man or kid for themselves. Those young ones left standing there, drenched and forgotten. That's Catherine unfiltered. It's a small moment, but it speaks volumes about her priorities. The children who should be at the center of her concern are left out in the cold, literally, while she remains sheltered and dry. Sad to see, sure, but not surprising. She's built her brand on being the relatable one, the future queen who's supposedly all about early years development and mental health. She attends charity events, gives speeches, and poses for photos with children, always emphasizing her commitment to their well-being. But when the cameras aren't rolling, the reality doesn't always match the narrative. Yet here she is, literally sheltering herself while letting vulnerable children fend for themselves. Hypocrisy much. It's a stark reminder that sometimes the image we're sold is just that, an image. And when the rain starts to fall, the mask slips, revealing the uncomfortable truth beneath. Sad to see those kids left in the rain, absolutely. But it's even sadder that the media lets her get away with it. You're complicit, C family, every time you shift focus to her style instead of her substance, or lack thereof. Think about the kids for a minute. Small, innocent, probably excited to meet a princess. Instead, they get a lesson in inequality. The rich and royal stay dry, while the rest of us get soaked. Catherine could have turned that around with one simple gesture, handing over the umbrella, calling for more cover, anything. But she didn't because it's none of her concern. Not her kids, not her problem. That mindset is toxic. And it's what keeps her true colors shining through no matter how many charity galas she attends. Meghan, bless her, operates on a different wavelength. She's the antithesis, inclusive, proactive, real. Do you think Meghan would have strutted away, umbrella aloft? Hell no. She'd have been right there, ensuring everyone was okay, turning a potential disaster into a bonding experience. That's why her star shines brighter without the royal baggage. She doesn't need it to be kind. Catherine tries to emulate that glow, but it always falls flat, revealing the calculation beneath. See family, it's time to, well, sharpen your lenses. Seriously, stop with the fluff pieces on her work engagements and start holding her accountable. This umbrella episode is a gift, a clear window into her priorities. Those young kids catching cold? That's on her. The headlines ignoring it? That's on you. It's sad, frustrating, and honestly, utterly preventable. But as long as Catherine keeps pretending she's the good guy and you keep buying it, nothing changes. Let's not forget the broader implications here. In a world where royals are supposed to represent the best of us, Catherine's actions just, well, scream indifference. Those small kids left in the rain, they symbolize everyone she's overlooked in her climb to the top. It's not just about umbrellas, it's about empathy, or the glaring lack of it. Meghan gets that instinctively. She's lived it, fought for it. Catherine? She performs it when the cameras are rolling but drops it the second they're not. C News. Imagine if this were Meghan in the spotlight. The headlines would be vicious. Meghan abandons kids in rainstorm. But for Catherine, it's all about her hair. That double standard is exhausting, and honestly, it's why her true colors keep peeking out. No filters here. She's selfish, plain and simple. Wrapping this up because honestly, dwelling on Catherine's flaws could fill books. But let's end with a call to action for you, C family. Next time she pulls a stunt like this, don't gloss over it. Highlight the kids, the cold, the callousness. Contrast it with how Meghan would have handled it, with grace, heart and zero pretense. Because until you do, Catherine will keep sheltering herself, leaving the rest of us out in the rain.